Happy new month and thank you so much for coming back to watch another video. So we're starting the month with a creamy and refreshing fruit salad that's not only delicious but super easy to make and with ingredients you probably have in the comfort of your home. And with the weather warming up, this is just the perfect dessert to cool down with. And if you've got kids, trust me, they're gonna love every bite. So if this sounds like something you would love or enjoy, then please sit back, relax, and then let's make this fruity goodness together. Thank you. So these are the ingredients I'll be using for this recipe. As we go along, I'll show you the rest, so just don't worry. And I'll start by giving my fruits a very good wash. You know, clean fruits are key. In a large bowl, I'm adding my fruits. I added my red and green seedless grapes. I also added some fresh strawberries and some red apples. With the red apples, I'm only using 2 for this recipe. So I'm aiming for a colorful and vibrant look. That's why I'm only using these ingredients. So just feel free and use your preferred fruit, and that's okay. And after adding the fruits to the bowl, I'll fill it with water and I'll add a splash of white vinegar, followed by a bit of baking soda, and I use 2 spoons for this recipe. This will help lift any dirt, wax, or pesticides from the fruit. I'll let it sit for about 2 minutes, making sure all parts of the fruits are well soaked. You can also use lemon juice or soda water to wash your fruit. It works very well. After I soak the fruit, I'll change the water and rinse the fruit with some fresh water. And I'll repeat it for about 3 to 4 times just to make sure everything is thoroughly cleaned. Because even though we are making a fruit salad, we are also aiming for it to be extra fresh and extra clean. Once the fruits are thoroughly washed, I'll go ahead and strain them with the help of my strainer. But just look at how fresh they are looking already. The next thing to do will be to remove my grapes from the stems. And once that's done, I'll move on to the strawberries. I'll start by cutting off the tops. And now I have to be honest, this recipe is super quick. It takes about 15 minutes to put everything together. But the parts I enjoy the least is chopping the fruit. But hey, it's worth it for the final result. And for the apples, I'll cut them into 4 equal parts and I'll slice them into smaller pieces, just like you're seeing in the video. If you're new to the channel, a warm welcome to you. My name is Helen, and on this channel, I share easy recipes I know you'd love. I also bake a lot, so if this sounds like your thing, just make sure to stick around and hit the subscribe button for more amazing recipes every week. Once I'm done cutting the grapes, I'll move on to the bananas, and I always cut these the last because you probably know bananas tend to brown quickly. And after slicing them, I'll refrigerate all the fruits to keep them fresh while I prep the creamy mixture. So in a bowl, I'm adding 400 grams of full cream milk. If you prefer a thicker consistency, then feel free to add some double cream. The next thing to add will be some drops of vanilla extract for that lovely aroma, followed by some condensed milk. And with this recipe, I used 2 to 3 tablespoons. You can always adjust the sweetness to your liking. And once everything is in, I'll give it a good mix until it's nice and smooth. Then I'll pour the milk into my cup, ready to combine with the fruit. But just look at that. Ẹ̀yà àkọ́nà kẹ̀kẹ́. In a separate bowl, I'll start by layering the fruit. So I'll start by adding some red apples, then I'll add some sliced bananas. You know the bananas I used 2 for this recipe, followed by a mix of red and green grapes. Then I'll top it off with more apples and some fresh strawberries. Now it's time to pour in that creamy mixture. So I'll add a generous amount and mix everything gently until it's beautifully combined. or combined. Just look at that color, so vibrant and inviting. And after mixing everything beautifully, I ended up adding little more milk because it was needed. The fruit salad is best enjoyed with fresh and can last in the fridge for a day or two. So I always make it in moderation. Try this out and I know you're gonna love it. It turned out so good. And honestly, they finished every bit of it. To serve, I simply scooped the fruit salad into a cup and that's it. Because I refrigerated it, the fruits were chilled. Yes, thank you so much for taking time to watch till the very end. I truly appreciate your love and support. If this video was helpful, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and follow us on all socials at Upclose with Abena. And if you ever try this recipe, as always, don't forget to leave a feedback. We'll be pleased or glad to know. You can also check out other amazing videos on the channel. See you in the next one and have a blissful week. Bye-bye.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.